Is having a sibling really worth it? I'm Nick Harrison, and let's be bored as hell together. What's up, everybody? Good Tuesday morning to you here on the Bored as Hell podcast. I'm Nick Harrison. You can follow me on Twitter at @BeboredAsHell. So 10 ways siblings make you a happier, healthier, and better person, even when they get on your nerves. By Lindsay Holmes on the Huffington Post. Life with a sibling can be pretty darn great, seriously. Sure, there are times when you bicker or instances when it seems like your parents favor one of you over the other. You can blame your mom and dad for that one. But overall, brothers and sisters can come with some major wellness perks, and that's something to celebrate. In honor of National Sibling Day, which was, I think, 2 weeks ago, we rounded up all the ways your siblings can make you a happier, healthier, and all-around better human being. Take a look at them below, and then make sure you thank your siblings today, and remind them they better thank you too. So number one, siblings can make you more joyful later in life. The benefits of having a brother or sister stem beyond your younger years. Research shows that a close bond with a sibling during middle and old age is correlated with positive mood and overall health. A supportive relationship with a sibling also eased loneliness later in life. Number two, looking at old photos of you together can boost optimism. Go on and grab those old family photo albums. Studies suggest that nostalgia, like flipping through photos of you and your brothers and sisters growing up, can boost feelings of optimism and have a positive effect on your emotions. Sounds like a pretty good way to celebrate National Siblings Day. Number three, a sister could boost your mental health. Let's hear it for the women of the family. A study out of Brigham Young University found that a loving relationship with a sister, either older or younger, protects you from feeling lonely, guilty, self-conscious, or fearful in your adolescent years. Number four, those who grew up as young as kids may be funnier and more adventurous. Leave it to the youngest ones to keep you in stitches. A 2015 survey found that youngest siblings are more likely to consider themselves the ones with better humor, whereas older brothers and sisters are more likely to view themselves as more serious. Research also suggests younger kids may be more exploratory and open to experiences. Number five, eldest siblings may naturally grow to be more responsible. Firstborns have got the whole dependability thing down pat. Eldest siblings are often seen as more obedient and responsible. They also tend to focus more on family values and loyalty. Jeffrey Kluger, author of The Sibling Effect, What Bonds Among Brothers and Sisters Revealed About Us, told NPR. So, either you're able to totally count on your older sibling, or you're the eldest and you've likely learned to be reliable. Win-win. Number six, middle siblings often learn to be good peacekeepers. Studies conducted on families and birth orders suggest that middle kids may be the ones who are good at compromise and negotiating. A 2010 review of research also found that middle children are commonly more sociable and good at relating to people who are both older and younger. Makes perfect sense. Number seven, having a brother or sister could make you physically healthier. Our close connections have the biggest influence on our healthy habits. Data from the 2011 Edelman Health Barometer, global survey suggests that 46% of people polled across 12 countries believe their friends and family have the biggest impact on their lifestyle choices, including staying active. Number eight, hanging out with them may reduce stress. That is, if you consider your sibling your best friend. Research shows spending time with a loved one can help beat stress, and experts say siblings especially can help protect you from the negative effects of stress when you're a kid. Maybe a day out shopping with your sis is just what you need. Number nine, siblings may help you live longer. It pays to have a close bond. Strong social ties, like bonds you could form with your siblings, are linked to better longevity. Research shows that people with poor connections have a higher risk of dying, about 7.5 years earlier on average, than those who have tight bonds with others. This could be because your family and friends encourage you to take better care of yourself and serve as a support when your physical or mental health is at risk, according to Time. Sounds like a good reason to put your siblings on speed dial. Number 10, declaring your appreciation for them will feel good for you and for them. Research shows acts of kindness, in this case, sharing your gratitude, can make you happier as well as make the person on the receiving end happier. So go on and post those pictures and tributes for National Siblings Day. It's the least you can all do, right? So again, I'm a little late on this, but this is dealing with siblings, which I can definitely relate to. So here comes my 2 cents. 2 cents. So my 2 cents on this topic is, okay, so I have one younger brother. I'm the oldest. There's just 2 of us, 2 siblings in my family, me and my younger brother. And I can relate to quite a bit of these, I guess. Siblings can make you more joyful in life. That relates to me and my brother perfectly. Me and him used to fight to the death all the time, and now we get along great. I consider him one of my best friends. We hang out all the time. We have fun together. We cut up. We joke. We have a good time, everything. Looking at old photos, they don't matter to me as much right now. I'm sure when I get older, they'll become more meaningful to me. Having a sister, obviously that don't apply to me. Growing up as the youngest kid, that doesn't apply to me. But I consider my brother very funny. So when it says that younger siblings tend to be more humorous, let's go for it. I mean, he's a pretty funny guy. He's kind of goofy. So we have fun together like that. He cracks me up all the time. So eldest siblings may naturally grow to be more responsible. Of course, this one's absolutely 100% true, because I'm a living example of that. Not really, but hey, we'll pretend like I am. Middle siblings, again, I can't relate to. Having a brother or sister can make you physically healthier. I'm not sure about that one. I can see where they're coming from, though, because a lot of times, especially in your younger ages, you can rely on that brother and sister to go play with you outside, play basketball, sports, run around, chase each other, whatever, and keep you physically active. So I can see that, being physically healthy and moving around and being active is definitely a benefit of having a sibling, or having a sibling is a benefit of whatever. I can't use my words. Hanging out with them may reduce stress. Absolutely. So a lot of times when I get stressed or my brother gets stressed out, or we get mad, sad, whatever, anything other than happy, we talk to each other about it. It's somebody to vent to, somebody to kind of tell your feelings to without them judging you, at least on a large scale. So that one's definitely true. Siblings helping you live longer. I'm not sure the science behind that one. I mean, obviously there's a researched experiment that shows that they can, and I'll go along with it. But I don't know how they physically can help you live longer, unless they're a doctor and they can prolong your life in that manner. I don't know. But declaring your appreciation for them will feel good. No, it won't at times. A lot of times, I guess it will, but if you're like me and my brother, we used to fight all the time, and I would never tell him how much I appreciate him, even though I do in my older years. I love my brother to death. So, anyways, I'm a little late, but happy National Siblings Day. And speaking of that, today is May 2nd, so starting in May, I missed it yesterday, but starting in May, I'm going to start doing a holiday of the day. So here we go with today's holiday. The holiday of today. So Tuesday, May 2nd, today's holidays are World Asthma Day, National Truffle Day, National Teachers Day, and National Baby Day. Very eclectic holidays there. So to all you teachers out there, thank you for what you do. I understand you're completely underpaid and you deserve more money for the job you do, putting up with the little jokers that aggravate you day in and day out. National Truffle Day, probably the most important because it deals with food. So anyways, World Asthma Day at this time of the year, I can completely understand because it is hotter than, Hades outside. And National Baby Day. Congratulations to anybody who has had a baby recently. Maybe you can celebrate National Baby Day. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you're listening to this on Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, whatever, leave me a review, leave me feedback, like the podcast, and you can find me on Twitter at bboredashell. I send out tweets quite frequently, and I will respond if you would like to tweet to me. Other than that, visit my website at www.beboredashell.com. And once again, I am Nick Harrison, and I will be back soon. Thank you for watching and listening to that episode of the Bored as Hell podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the circular channel icon in the top center of the screen to subscribe to our channel. To view our last episode, click the video in the bottom center portion of the screen. Stay boring and be bored as hell.